Hey everyone, James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC Back-to-Back Battles, the series for you guys where I go on the doubles battle spot ladder and play some games. We're going to get started with the 16-19 rated player from Japan with Wolfie Glick's team from London. So, how did I lead against this again? If only I could remember what I led against this. I'm pretty sure I led Haunt or something. Was it Haunter Milotic? Because I don't think I brought... Okay. I don't remember what I brought against this team. That sucks. I'm going to have to refresh. Oh, I forgot my notepad. Oh, well. Let's see. Alright, so Clefairy is something I want to bring, but I don't think it really helps against this team. I think I'll bring... Haunter, Milotic is the lead. Because I do expect him to lead Salamence, Clefairy, Tapu, Koko in the back. We'll see how this goes. Basically, what I'm going to have to do is potentially try to set up a Flygon sweep if I can. I don't know if it'll be like my last opponent who brought, what, Salamence, Tapu Bulu, Magnezone, and Muck. So we'll see how this goes. Muck is going to be a huge annoying issue to deal with, though. As we're going to lead our Haunter Milotic here. I think this is what we led in the last video, but I'm not sure. As we are going to see Muck Magnezone. Oh, that's annoying. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I don't have Protect on Haunter. That's quite annoying to deal with, but I don't think it's too bad. I think I'm going to pull a double switch here because I am expecting Thunderbolt combined with Knockoff. So I'll double switch Flygon, Tapu Koko. I don't think he really gains that much unless he randomly poison jabs the Haunter, goes for Substitute here. I feel like that's one of his only plays that could actually hurt me here. So I'll switch out to Tapu Koko and the Flygon. Of course, we are losing positioning. I should have just let Flygon Haunter like I wanted to. It's weird because if we did that both games, we would have just instantly had a great advantage. But we are going to see the sub for Magnezone. Makes complete sense. Let's see what the Muck goes for. It's going to be the knockoff, and it is going to target the Haunter slot, which is exactly what I predicted. As Muck is going to heal with it. I mean, Magnezone's going to heal with its leftovers. Yeah, I think I just want to make the play of going back into Haunter. Because it does threaten the Tapu Bulu, and I do get to keep my electric terrain up, so I will just make that play. Go for the Earthquake. If he wants to go into Tapu Bulu, that's fine. If he wants to just protect and go for the Flash Cannon, that's completely fine as well. I just need damage on the Haunter. Well, I need damage on Muck and Magnezone. Plus, I can't let Tapu Bulu get a free switch in. Again, if I knock out Tapu Bulu, Milotic is just such in a better position. I'm guessing he has a Salamence in the back. Oh, wow. He doesn't protect at all. Great. We get the Earthquake off. That's going to do a lot of damage. A Life Orb, Adamant, Earthquake. Muck is barely able to survive. Oh, if that picked up the knockout, that would have been so good for us. We might see a Poison Jab here. Or we might just see a knockoff. I don't know which one he'll target. Maybe double target the Flygon. We're going to see the Berry activate, and it will be probably the Figgy Berry. I pop up a Berry. As we're going to see the Flash Cannon into Flygon. Makes complete sense. Let's see if he double targeted. It's just going to be the Poison Jab, and that's going to go into Haunter. Great. Because his Muck should be in range of another Earthquake range, even with grassy terrain. And also the fact that Magnezone obviously can't handle the Earthquake. So I think we're in a fine position. I think I can just go for a Sludge Bomb into Muck and an Earthquake into Magnezone. If he wants to go into Salamence, that's fine. I always have my Milotic in the back that can take a Draco Meteor and just fire off an Ice Beam. Unfortunately, we broke Haunter's Focus Sash, which is my main concern. It's going to make playing against the Salamence a lot harder. As we're going to see the switch out, and Tapu Bulu is going to come in for the Magnezone slot, which is interesting. So Grassy Surge is going to activate. I wonder if Muck will protect. It's just going to be the Shadow Sneak. Oh, does that KO? Oh man, Haunter, you are a lifesaver. We're gonna get the Sludge Bomb off into the muck. I wonder if my opponent had a bit of a heart attack seeing the Sludge Bomb come out, but it did target the muck, which was fortunate for my opponent. We're gonna get this Earthquake off, and this will be able to knock out the muck and do a little bit of damage to Tapu Bulu. Critical hit onto muck, that didn't matter at that range. I should have Sludge Bombed the Magnezone slot, but what I thought was okay, so the reason I didn't Sludge Bomb the Tapu Bulu slot is because I wasn't sure if Earthquake would knock out the muck. Although I should have just Sludge Bombed the Tapu Bulu. Salamence is going to come out. To be honest, I think we see a Flamethrower and a... okay. Flygon has some usefulness too. I don't know if he Horn Leeches though, but I'll go... okay, so he should Flamethrower the Haunter. So I'm actually going to switch Haunter out into Muck. The question is what I want to do with Flygon. I think I want to preserve Flygon. So I'll go into Tapu Koko and also set the terrain up as well. I think this is a safe play. I don't think you Draco Meteor that slot. Maybe the Z move if you're expecting Protect, but I don't think I revealed Protect at all. So we're going to get Tapu Koko and Milotic in. I don't think Hornleech will be able to knock out Tapu Koko after the... and I doubt he Flamethrowers this slot. He's actually going to withdraw Tapu Bulu into Magnezone, so good double by my opponent. As, let's see what the Salamence goes for. It's going to be the Protect that fails, actually, because triple switches on the field, people. Okay, but this Magnezone's pretty annoying to me. Let's see. I could just Z-move the Salamence, I think. Yeah. If he switches into Tapu Bulu, that's fine. I got the damage that I need for Ice Beam to pick up the knockout. I could go for a sub, but I don't think it really helps me in this situation. And if he protects, I get the Twinkle Tackle chip damage for Thunderbolt to potentially not pick up the knockout. Also, the fact that Magnezone's not a threat. If I just prevent it from getting the sub up, I do allow my Flygon to just sweep, as he just protects, which makes sense. Milotic will protect as well. We might see the Flash Cannon or the Thunderbolt. I would highly see the Flash Cannon here. But Flash Cannon should be able to knock out my Tapu Koko, especially since it's not Life Orb or anything, it's Leftovers. So we're going to unleash our full power, our Twinkle Tackle. How much is this going to do? Almost half, which is impressive damage, actually. And the substitute is going to be set up by the Magnezone. Completely makes sense. Alright, so Alright, so I can go for a Scald right here into the Magnezone, I think. I think I could go for sub. Yeah, I'll go for a sub because I expect Salamence to switch onto Tapu Bulu here. It makes complete sense. Yeah. Because you don't want to lose a knockout right away, and Tapu Bulu is a safe switch, and you get rid of Electric Terrain. Which actually, I was actually hoping he would knock out my Milotic here. So I don't know what he's going to do right here. Maybe Flash Cannon. But we will sub up with our Tapu Koko, and we will get the Scald off. So hopefully we break the sub here. I'm pretty sure we would be able to break the sub at this range. Yeah, we do. And Thunderbolt's just going to come out, so perfect. Thunderbolt does a good amount of damage, however not too much. And we will eat our Maranga Berry, so we might be able to live another Thunderbolt after the Grassy Terrain. Yeah. And again, Tapu Bulu really isn't a threat to us. What's a threat is that... What's the threat is the Salamence and the Magnezone. Although if I could get both my Flygon and my Haunter in here, it would be a great position. I could Ice Beam Dazzling Gleam, that's an option. I think I just want to Scald Thunderbolt the Magnezone. Try to get rid of it. He has to double up into my Tapu Koko to pick up the knockout, or if he leaves Milotic on the field, that's completely fine as well. We will just get damage off onto the Magnezone. That's actually a pretty good amount for Thunderbolt not in electric terrain. And we will get the Scald off. If we get a burn, that would be nice. But good damage. We're trying to get rid of this Magnezone. Hornleech is going to come out and target down the Milotic. Completely fine. This Milotic will faint. And we'll see what this Magnezone decides to do. It's going to be the Flash Cannon. And it will target down my Tapu Koko slot. So, okay. Flygon seems like a safe switch. It does. As Magnezone's healing a lot, unfortunately. So I think I have to go into my Haunter here. And I think I have to make the read of who does he protect right here. Yeah, I think I have to make that read. I think you protect Tapu Bulu because Tapu Bulu can win. What was my last Pokemon I revealed him to him? Flygon. So, yeah, Magnezone's pretty worthless here. So I'm just gonna Thunderbolt Shadow Ball. I think Dazzling Gleam and Shadow Ball would be able to pick up the knockout. So yeah, I'll Shadow Ball Dazzling Gleam here. We'll see what this Tapu Bulu decides to do. Is it going to be the Protect? Is it going to be the... Okay, yeah, it is the Protect. Okay, and that should guarantee the victory. As we will get this Dazzling Gleam off, and with the Shadow Ball, I think this will be able to pick up the knockout onto the Magnezone. Oh, the Dazzling Gleam did little less than I thought. Hopefully Haunter comes through. And it does. Haunter, you're great. You are a great Mon, man. As Tapu Koko gonna heal, and I think we had victory. So what he needed to do was basically had to make the 50-50 right of who I targeted down with the Tapu Bulu. Unfortunately, I was playing that 50-50, but luckily I guessed right. I thought he would sack Magnezone, because even if he lost Magnezone, it wasn't exactly the most necessary Mon. Especially since I have Flygon in the back. Magnezone was basically useless, so he didn't have a really good reason to save the Flygon. However, Tapu Bulu can actually sweep my team once he gets rid of the Haunter. Salamence is going to come out. I'm pretty sure I can just fire off a Dazzling Gleam Sludge Bomb. I'm pretty sure Dazzling Gleam will pick up the knockout on Mence, even though we're not Life Orb. I mean, Tapu Koko's not exactly the slacker. He basically has to hope he lists the Dazzling Gleam. I don't think he will. It's Stab Dazzling Gleam, super effective. Yeah. As Salamence goes down, and we will get the Sludge Bomb off and knock out this Tapu Bulu. So, that is a good game to my opponent. Oh, man. That was a lot closer than I was hoping. I'm kind of surprised these teams don't bring Porygon 2, because Porygon 2 does extremely well against my team. Then again, I don't think it's the toxic Porygon 2, so maybe that's the reason why, because Milotic could potentially 1v1 them. But, yeah. Oh, man. That was close. Okay. But yeah, this is the last episode with the Flygon team. I don't remember if I said that, but this is the last episode of the Flygon team. Tomorrow, I don't know if there's going to be an episode because I will be attending a premiere challenge tomorrow. Unless it gets cancelled because of weather, which is potentially possible, but I'm hoping it doesn't. But yeah, so I don't know. I really don't know about if there will be a video or not, but hopefully there will be, as we're going to see a cool team from JV or Javi or however you want to pronounce it with a 1740 something rating. Gigalith, Exeggutor, Wishy-Washy, Torkoal, Oranguru, and Hariyama. Now, I don't have a counter at all if that's Mental Herb Oranguru, so this is going to be quite a difficult battle. I think Clefairy and Haunter can do extremely well here. And if I can set up the Milotic, because Milotic can actually wall all these Pokemon except the Exeggutor. So yeah. I think the point will be try to weaken my opponent's Oranguru. Okay, so the Pokemon I'm expecting to bring, I don't expect him to bring Wishy-Washy. Wishy-Washy's, well, he could, because Instruct Surf would be nice. Hariyama, Oranguru, I expect him to bring. Fake Out's a pretty good lead. I expect him to bring Exeggutor, because that's his really only answer to Milotic, and maybe the Torkoal. maybe the Wishy-Washy. I think it's a 50-50 between both. I don't think the Gigalith is something he needs, but I'll lead Haunter Tapu Koko because if he has to fake out the Tapu Koko, if he doesn't want his Hariyama to go down, and if I can knock out my opponent's Hariyama, really huge position because that gets rid of the potential of a Guts close combat, because for some reason most of them are actually Flame Orb in this format because of the fact that burn only does 1/16 of your health instead of 1/8, so that actually really benefits the Guts user. So we're going to lead Haunter and the Tapu Koko against my opponent's Hariyama and Oranguru, just as I expected. This is pretty much very standard lead. And do I risk him being Mental Herb, or do I just go for the Twinkle Tackle? He could also, if he's not Mental Herb, he should just go for the Psychic right here. I really kind of just want to go for the I don't know if he's Mental Herb, but I think he is. Because I don't see any reason not to run Mental Herb. I'm going to just go for the Dazzling Gleam and a Sludge Bomb, I think. Actually, we'll go for Taunt because I don't think we lose anything, really, except potentially free damage, but I don't think it's the worst thing. As, yeah, he goes for the Fake Out into Tapu Koko. We are going to get the Taunt off. Let's see if he's Mental Herb. I'm hoping he isn't, but he probably is. Actually, he's not, so great. We're going to see the Psychic come out from the Oranguru into Haunter, but again, Haunter really just needed to get rid of the potential for the Trick Room. So I could have Sludge Bomb there. But now is the question, Hariyama is a Pokemon that can carry Bullet Punch as this priority move. They don't really run Bullet Punch though, and I kind of doubt this one does. I think a Twinkle Tackle will actually just knock out the Hariyama, so I will just go for the Twinkle Tackle. And the Sludge Bomb just to pick up damage on the Oranguru, especially if it wants to switch out. So yeah, he's going to stay in nice. We're going to get a nice Twinkle Tackle off onto this Hariyama. I wonder how much this is going to do. Hopefully it's a good amount of damage. I really hope it's a good amount of damage. As we're going to see the Twinkle Tackle come out, and this will target Hariyama. It's not Assault Vest, and this is Stab, super effective. Unfortunately, Tapu Koko has pretty bad special attack, but Hariyama doesn't have the best special defense in the world, and it goes down, so Hariyama goes down immediately, so no more Fake Out I have to worry about, and we get this free Sludge Bomb off into the Oranguru, which does okay amount. It's not exactly the best thing in the world, as we will see the Psychic into Haunter, completely fine. Haunter will go down, and we can go out into my Milotic. This is still pretty troublesome, to be honest, depending on his last two. Exeggutor might come out here, but it's going to be Torkoal instead. So Torkoal is a very, very, very annoying Pokemon. However, we do have our Maranga Berry, so Eruption won't be doing too much. The only thing I'm worried about is... Okay, the only thing I'm worried about is his Oranguru living for the next few turns. I think I'm going to go for the Ice Beam Thunderbolt into the Oranguru, as I need to get rid of Oranguru. I can't exactly let Trick Room get up again. As we get the Paralysis on Oranguru, that's huge. Citrus Berry is going to activate like I suspected. I could have doubled up onto a Torkoal, but again, my Milotic can 1v1 the Torkoal, so I don't think it's a huge deal. We will get this Ice Beam off into the Oranguru. Doesn't do as much as I was hoping. The Psychic's going to come out and we'll target down to Tapu Koko. Does he go for Solar Beam then? It's just going to be Heat Wave, and I'll take that over an Eruption any day, as, yeah, that doesn't do much at all, and our Maranga Berry is going to activate. So, very nice. As Oranguru's Taunt wears off, we can go into Clefairy, and now we have a fun situation that I am probably going to hate myself for. So, I'm going to go for my Moonblast right here into the Oranguru and an Ice Beam because I had to get rid of this Oranguru. I cannot let Trick Room get up. I don't even think this will be able to knock it out, to be honest. But we'll see. Ice Beam will come out and target down the Oranguru. Yeah, I don't think Moonblast is knocking it out from there. That's unfortunate. And with the Paralysis, now he's slower than my Clefairy. As yeah, we're gonna see the eruption come out. Luckily not doing too much, as we are gonna see Trick Room. If he got fully paralyzed there, I think we would have probably won the game. But now it comes a bit trickier. Okay. Yeah, if he has Exeggutor in the back, I think we lose. Maybe I shouldn't have brought Clefairy. A more offensive Pokemon would have helped, but I was really expecting Mental Herb, so I thought I had to make plays with Friend Guard. Alright, I'm going to protect Clefairy and go for the Scald into Torkoal. Yeah. I'm going to see what this goes. I'm expecting maybe an Instruct Heat Wave. Solar Beam's actually coming out instead. With the Friend Guard and Maranga Berry, I think we'll be able to live this. I'm actually surprised Torkoal's still slower. Wow, that doesn't do much at all. And Instruct fails. That's interesting. Scald does a lot to Torkoal, though. Electricity disappears from the battlefield. I don't think that really helps us at all. And I think I will follow me if he decides to Solar Beam again, and I'll recover. Because Heat Wave shouldn't be doing too much to my Milotic. Kind of interesting he went for Instruct. Alright, so we'll get to follow me. The Eruption is going to come out. Can Clefairy live this? Because he did take a lot of damage. Unfortunately, no, it looks like he can't. And we will see the Psychic actually go out into Milotic. Hopefully no special defense drop. Yes, we will get the Scald off. Alright. Now we have to really think, people. We have to really think here. How many turns of Sun are left? One turn of Sun. I'm not sure if he goes for Instruct Solar Beam or he could switch on to Exeggutor. Those are the plays I'm expecting. It's a 50-50 right here. It's a 50-50. I think I should protect here because if he does go for Instruct Solar Beam, I think I lose. Yeah. And if he goes out into Exeggutor, I can at least... Oh, no. Shoot. I should have recovered there. Okay, so we can still win. We can still win. It's just... Okay, that was a good play by him. That was a really good play. If I Ice Beamed the Oranguru, I would have had a better chance. We have to go for that double protect here. We have to hope we get to double protect, and I don't think we are. I should have just Ice Beamed, as we failed to protect. As Psychic's gonna come out into the Milotic. I knew I should have just Ice Beamed the Oranguru, because if Bullet Seed. Doesn't that thing get Wood Hammer? If he gets 2 hits... Oh wow, we're actually still in this. Alright, so I see a way we can win. Now it's the question of, does Oranguru get paralyzed? Because that's basically how I win. If Oranguru gets fully paralyzed. I'm going to Ice Beam here. The Exeggutor, and I have to hope that Oranguru gets paralyzed. Oh, what? Oh, I couldn't win. No matter what. It's Sash. I did not expect that one. Alright, so we lost no matter what. So it didn't matter what read I had to make. But, okay, so it was a 50-50 of whether he was going to go out into Exeggutor or go for the Instruct attack. So, basically, my thought process was, okay, if he goes for the Instruct Solar Beam, I'm pretty sure I lose because I had to protect the following turn to make sure I don't get knocked out. Then I would have so little HP that I couldn't win the game no matter what. But if I go for the protect there, and he does switch on to Exeggutor, I have a chance to get double protect. And if he doesn't, Solar Beam plus Instruct is probably going to bring me to an amount where maybe I could live and get a recover off so I could stall that out. But yeah, that was a good play by my opponent. I guess I could have still won. No, I don't think I could have because he had Focus Sash. I would have literally had to Ice Beam the Torkoal slot, and I was honestly expecting, well, maybe I should have expected the Torkoal to switch out because of the Sun, but yeah, that was a good game to my opponent. That was a really fun game, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you guys did, please leave a like down below. If you guys want to show any support, there is always Patreon, which I'm adding new rewards to, no, Sunday. I will be streaming on Sunday too on my Twitch channel, so if you guys want to check that out, down below. I don't know if I'm doing viewer battles because I'm really tempted to do best of 3 viewer battles, or I'm going to be doing battle spot. I'll probably do best of 3 viewer battles, to be honest, so definitely be sure to hit the follow button on my Twitch channel. You can also check out my Twitter and other social medias down below. And if you guys want to try out the team, this Flygon team was pretty fun. Down below as well in the description, you guys can also check out the playlist where there are a bunch of other videos. Otherwise, yeah, I think I'll see you guys around in another video.